Man, oh man, boys and girls, I forgot how pretty this massive spillway was. And I also kind of forgot how big it was. For whatever reason, I remembered it to be kind of smaller, but it's actually pretty damn large. And I'm feeling pretty grateful to be able to fish here, because word on the street is, yeah, it's not public. Some guy owns it, the guy across the way, and he's kind of getting fed up of people leaving trash. And I spent about the first 10 minutes I was here cleaning up all this trash. Got various things, glass bottles, cans, night crawlers, hooks, line, and a lawn chair. So yeah, doing my part to help. Stuff and things, but alrighty, boys and girls, last thing you want to do when you come to a spot first thing in the morning is clean up a bunch of trash that other lazy ass people left behind, but that's exactly what we did. But yeah, I had a guy come look at my washing machine the other day, and just so happens he was watching my video on the way to my house, so he was a fan. Shout out to you, appreciate you watching, appreciate you fixing my washing machine. But yeah, he said, and I have no reason not to believe him, that the guy across the way owns this side. He didn't really care about people fishing here, but people are leaving too much damn trash and it's pissing him off. So I did my part to clean up. If you're a local and you live around here and you fish at spots like this or any spot, please clean up your shit. It's not that hard. There's a lot of times, even at this place that I've came up, and people bagged up their trash, but then they didn't take it. If you're gonna take the time to bag it up, you might as well take it. But anyway, enough about trash. We'll probably talk more about that later, but we got 3 live baits ready to rip out. I gotta do some retying for like night crawler pulls and stuff, but yeah, we're gonna try to catch a flathead. Never have caught a flathead here. I've caught very big fish here. So yeah, we already did the trash cleanup. Let's see if we can catch something. Fishing karma, stuff and things, pow. Alrighty, I feel like I really had a lot to talk about on that intro. I feel like I still have more to talk about, but for now we're gonna get out our green sunnies and see if we can't catch a flathead. But with that being said, we're gonna throw out our green sunnies and we are gonna completely and utterly ignore them unless they get hit. I don't have the highest hopes for these, but you know, it's always worth a shot. Might as well try, you know. You might as well try. Not as close as I would have liked, but we're gonna leave it and just kind of experiment. They're not always close to the waterfalls and stuff. I mean, up close usually is the best spot, but yeah. Well, let's try a few different distances, depths, river's low, still basically in a drought. You guys are clean, nice. So yeah, there isn't a ton of water for them, but like I've said a lot too, they gotta be somewhere. Alrighty, one more. Allowed 5 pulls. Actually, I think we're allowed more, and I still don't know. We're allowed at least 5 pulls in lake, what do I want to say? Streams, creeks, rivers. Basically, long story short, any sort of moving water, we're allowed a ton of pulls. So yeah, we probably aren't going to take full advantage, but we might. We're at least going to do one more like smaller fish rod. Sorry, you guys are like really looking down. And then go from there. But first I have to do some re-rigging. Gonna tie on a Carolina rig. I might try a jig head crawler here. I've never really done it, but it's just a very flowy, snaggy spot, so I'm not sure how well that would work even if we tried it. But we're gonna ignore these rods and yeah, get to just trying to catch something. Got to get the skunk off the shore. We already got the trash off the shore, but now we got to get, well, it's still on the shore, but we're gonna get the trash off the shore. Now we just got to get the skunk off the shore. Sound good? Sounds good. And stuff. Alrighty. Got a Carolina rig crawler out. Brought down the corn, and I do have a jig head bobber. There's been some definitely some fish moving around in these shallows down here. It's not very deep in general, but it seems like most of the fish splashing are kind of down this way, so we're gonna give it a shot. And yeah, Carolina rig crawler's getting hit. I always like fishing this place because probably gonna jinx it, but you don't get a lot of bites, but when you do, they're normally pretty good fish. As I say that, this looks kind of small, but it didn't take long. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a big ass swirl to the right of me in that little pool. This feels tiny. This feels tiny. Yeah, a little channel if I had to guess. Probably should / could be using a little bit less weight, but it's just what I had tied on. I forget why, but it's just what I had tied on, so we're gonna leave it for now. Very snaggy spot. I imagine it won't be long before these weights are bye-bye. What is going on here? There we go. I'm gonna put some corn on this one. Corn works really well here, and I don't really care what I catch, so maybe this will deter the tiny fish, and we can get a few big carp or something. It's also big buffalo here. I don't get a chance to catch buffalo very often, but this is one of the spots that I've actually caught them, so. If we don't get a flathead, I would not mind catching a buffalo. It's not like they're like that cool, but they're definitely cooler than common carp. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Got something. Shallows. Shallow water. Took the bobber off. Just threw it out plain Jane and got something. What is that? Oh, drum bud. Nice. For some reason I thought it was a white bass for a second. I suppose they look kind of similar-ish. Not gonna lie to you guys. Took a little bit of time to get on the board today, but that's okay, because we got time. And I could not think of a prettier place to be fishing this morning. That dude's living the damn dream. I mean, some people want to live on like the lake. Some people want to have like a pond. If I had this shit, I mean, my life would be made. I mean, don't get me wrong, a pond would be fun, but if I had a big ass waterfall on a river with flatheads, I mean, I'm talking about, well, that's the life. We've never caught a flathead here, but I'd imagine if we lived here, we'd probably be able to catch a flathead. We'd wake up every morning and try it. We'd try it every night. Eventually we'd get one of those smart boogers, but yeah. That's neither here nor there, but down the road, if I could find a spot like this to live at, I would be stoked. But for now, I'm just thankful that I get to fish here and stuff. Got something. Just had it chilling there. In this little pool again. I was rigging up another Carolina rig on my stash stick because I forgot the black one barely has any line on it. So I figured, what the hell, I'll just throw my bobber jig head over here, and we found the drum pool. This is only like 6 inches deep. So I'm surprised it's actually working, but right when we walked up, we saw something pretty big swirl, so just gotta open your eyes, boys and girls. Look at the signs. Been throwing my Carolina rig in the deeper water, which hypothetically you think that would be better, but it's not doing nothing. And then this little pool, foot under a bobber, 6 inches deep, double drum bud. Nothing great, but it's a good morning to be out, and he fought decently enough. It's got to be something other than drum in here too, eh? Eh? I don't know why I've been saying "eh" so much lately. I'm in the Midwest, not the North. But anyway, I'm going to keep tying my Carolina rig on the pole that has enough line to get it to the other side, and then get the jig head crawler back out. So far, so decent. It's pretty hard to get bites here, so we'll take 2 bites in the first 30 minutes. It's better than normal and stuff. Got something. I don't think it's terrible. And that catfish pole just clicked, but I think it was because of the gust that just occurred. Yeah, channel kitty. Not big, but something. Switched from the shallows out to the main current, deeper spots, and got a little kitty. Threw the jig head crawler out there, closed my bail, went to check some text from Boo, asked how it was going. Said kind of slow, but at least it's pretty. I was getting ready to send her a picture of the old dam here, and felled old channel kitty tugging. Species number 2. Smallest fish of the day. Could have walked forward and set him in, but that was a pretty graceful landing. And yeah, never thrown a, just threw it over my line. Never thrown a jig head crawler here, and it's the only thing that's catching fish, so that's kind of rewarding. Kind of rewarding. Keep it going though. Still got a lot to figure out. A lot of fish to catch, hypothetically, and yeah. I'm gonna send Boo a picture of the dam. And I'll let you know when I get another bite and stuff. What the shit is going on? I hooked somebody else's line and it has a damn fish on it. My hook is literally in their hook that's in another hook. Oh no, I lost my bait. Oh, that's alright. Poor bud. Poor bud. I've been trying to catch a carp, and this was not the way I expected to catch a carp. We got my hook, we got another circle hook, and then we got another hook in carp bud. And he is pretty worn out from everything that he's been through. This hook has been in here forever. Tips rusted out. Need to be careful that he doesn't hook me with this nasty ass thing, but yeah, we caught somebody else's carp. I was fishing with Colton and Ty not that long ago, and I hooked somebody else's line that had a fish on it, and I got my ass kicked. Well, this time I won. A little bit less current. Wasn't hand lining it, actually had a pole to use. And we got him. Species number 3, kinda. Can we count it? I say we count it. I think it's worth double. All right, bud. No more hooking ya. Man, we're just doing good deeds left and right, you know? Picking up trash. Speaking of trash, we need to find that trash. Got a hook, 2 hooks out of carp bud. But the fishing karma, the good deed karma, isn't really coming around to us. We lost our bait. I guess we caught that carp, so at this point, losing a bait for a carp is a fair trade in my opinion. And yeah, the fishing's not getting any easier. I was seeing them up shallow, splashing around, chasing minnows, probably mainly drum buds, but oh well. And yeah, now I'm not really seeing much signs of life at all. It's about 11 now, so we've been here a couple hours, and yeah. I'm gonna get out another bait, maybe throw it in a different spot, and keep trying our best, you know. That's all you can do, and stuff. That's a little better. Whatever that is a little bit better. By a little bit, I mean a lot better. Didn't seem that big at first, but it's growing up. It's been 35 minutes since something's happened. I really need to keep this pinned. I don't even care what it is. But yeah, 35 minutes, sitting in the 96-degree weather, and this is literally the first thing that has happened. And it's like really big. Really big. There's about a 0% chance it's not going to get in my catfish line right here. But hopefully it just doesn't get too tangled. We need you, bud, stop doing that, please. Please stop doing that. Man, I was debating leaving, like, as that happened. Jighead crawler saving the damn day, though. It seems giant. This is the medium light stash stick, though, so everything seems pretty decent. I got a pretty light jig head on here, so I really just need to not horse it. And I don't know. It's swimming slow. I don't think it's a flathead, but it did hit it pretty hard. And it is just kind of moseying around. Well, that's a little more than a mosey, but he ain't doing like that much. Okay, now he is. He must have heard me. Oh my God. What the hell is this? What is this? I got too many damn pulls out to be fighting something on this slide of gear that's this big, but we're gonna kind of just hope for the best. So many snags, so much line out there. Are you guys clean? Battery gonna die? No. We've had this thing on for 4 minutes already. I don't know if we're gonna get it in, but I sure hope we do. Or at least get to see it, you know? Come here, friend. I won't keep you. Whatever you are, I don't even care what you are, I will not keep you. Starting to wonder if this thing is hooked funny. It has too much damn spunk to be hooked in the mouth. Ah, there was a tail. Too much spunk. At this point, I just hope the damn thing doesn't get in another line. He's aiming for this one. You guys see my other lines on there? That is ridiculous. Oh no. Absolute mess. And it's the buffalo butt I wanted. But he did not eat it. Damn it. No. No. I haven't seen a buff forever though. Oh my God, look at my line. That is ridiculous. And that is a big ass buffalo. It's kind of cool looking too. Is he ghosty? Is there such thing as a ghost buffalo? Absolute disaster. Honestly, you guys want me to be honest with you? I don't care how tangled my line is. That 5-minute fight for this weird looking ghosty, kind of mirrory, honestly, buffalo was better than sitting around doing nothing. I was gonna try to pick him up, but he had other plans. All right, boys and girls, I can't take it anymore. No matter what I do, I cannot catch a damn fish in the mouth that's not a tiny channel. I'm not sure what the difference is this time. There's a lot more gunk on the bottom. You would think if there's a lot of carp around, there wouldn't be as much gunk, but literally every time I reel, even my jig head in or anything in, there's just debris, mossy stuff. So I don't know, maybe that's part of the issue. Sometimes I know, like bass fishing, you're not supposed to fish bottom baits when the bottom's gunky, but I don't know. There's clearly buffalo around. I've seen carp jumping. I've thrown corn night crawlers on the bottom, jig heads, 3 live baits. Nothing. Nothing. Caught the carp randomly, snagged a buff, fought him for 5 minutes, caught some channel rats. Oh yeah, the drumfish were kind of cool, but yeah. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. I think everybody just needs to do a little bit better at cleaning up after themselves. I by no way think I'm perfect. Sometimes line I drop line and leave line behind, like little bits of it. I know that for sure. Sometimes things blows away. Sometimes things blow away. But yeah, if you can do your best just to clean up a little bit. I'm gonna take all that trash out, do my part, do yours. Thanks for watching, see you later and stuff. Thanks, pal, goodbye.